Hello and welcome to Wildfox Builds, and today I am going to be doing a 3-part video. Well, this is the first video of a 3 series to make a band tower, which is going to be all about music, and it's going to be 3 stories high, showcasing all my musical characters. I don't really know why I wanted to build this. I just had the idea, and so I wanted to build it. So this is the first floor, and I'm going to keep the theme for this one a secret because I want to see if you can guess before the end. So first of all, we have to build a stage because each of them is going to be a performance in some way. Each of the floors, sorry. So this is the first floor, and I'm going to make one of those almost like pointy stages. Like, it's not pointy, but like the ones that kind of come in. So this one is going to go like this, and I think that should be roomy enough to fit what I want to fit on top of there. And now I have some orange dots in different shades. So I have some fluoro orange and some normal orange to make it look like the stage is lit up. I would do it in the rainbow, but I thought just having one colour might look a bit better, and I've used the normal oranges for the sides and the fluoro orange for the front to kind of make it, to give you a bit of depth, saying the front ones are the brightest and the back ones are the less bright. So now I need to build up the sides because it still needs to support a whole nother level on top of here, and instead of making a full 3-way wall, I'm planning on doing a front wall and 2 pillars at the back and hoping that's going to be enough to hold it up. And some windows on the side. So these ones are going to be identical, just little white sloping pillars that come to a pointy thing-ish. And now I want this to be open plan. I don't want a door. It's just walk in, have a blast. So that's what I'm going for. So there is no door, but that is the door frame. There's no door, it's just you walk in. So now I have to build up the walls, and I'm using these little arch pieces because then they have that little gap and it looks like more tiny windows. Then over here on either side, I'm going to put 2 windows that I'm actually going to design custom stickers for, but that'll be towards the end of the video. So we just have to keep going with the roof, and it's all going to be pink and purple, and it's all going to be very chaotically coloured because the theme is very chaotic. So that's why it's not quite symmetrical. I was trying to make it, but then I didn't quite have enough pieces. So this is what it's going to end up looking like. Now I have to smooth over the top so the second floor can be removed off this one. So these just have to smoothen out the top with also some of these ones that you can actually stick stuff on. And now we have to build something else, and this is from one of the Lego movie sets. I think this was Lucy's 3-in-1 box, 3-in-1 builds or something, but this is a different version to actually make it short enough. This is just my custom version, but keeping most of it the same to make it short enough to fit under the roof. So I'm keeping the same idea of it the same, but I've made those little bits shorter, and I don't have the big arch on the top. If you've seen the original set, then you'll probably know what I'm talking about. But if you haven't, I hope my design will just still essentially capture the stagey bit. So now we have a microphone for someone to stand and sing, because this is the music element that is going to go on the stage. Now we also need to build 2 of these big speakers, which was also in the original design of the 2-in-1. So I've just basically made it smaller. So these go on the front here to blast music. And then this needs some little feet. A, because I don't like sticking plate on top of one of these on top of a whole brick, and B, because I think it might look a little bit cool to have an elevated stage on top of an elevated stage. But that's just my other reasoning, mostly just because I don't like getting this stuff off. Now I'm going to smooth it up the top with these things that are sound. I think I've seen them they're just sound things. And also, it also works because I think this might be at roof level or near roof level, so that also works as well. Now our character that is going to be singing on the stage is Wildstyle. This is a different version to the one that came in this set that this is based on. This one came from the Shimmer and Shine Sparkle Spa, I think. Sparkle Spa. So as I'm demonstrating, the stage spins. This is a stage on a stage. On my stage. Actually, not really. But so this can just be installed there, and it looks like it will sit underneath roof height, which is very good. So now I'm just going to actually, this is like an oversight on my part, but I'm going to build the inside and just going to take off the wall, and I'm going to stick that back on at the end after I build the inside. Okay, so now I'm going to build the decorations that go inside, starting off with a rainbow-ish carpet. Well, it's just using all the colors of the rainbow, but not really in any particular order. And then these are just going to go as the entranceway to make a crazy welcome in, because again, it fits with the mysterious theme. So I'm going to position these right there so we still have space for the wall to go. And then I'm going to make it, because it's an elevated carpet entrance thing, so there's a little slope at the end to get off and position you right in front of our singing star herself. And now I'm going to add some, I feel like if I say what these are, it's going to reveal it, but I kind of have to. So these are clouds that are going to go everywhere. And I'm just going to put some jumper plates down so that I can stick something on here and a bit later after I finish with all the other cloud decorations. So, okay, I think if you guessed the theme by now, well done. If you haven't, it's probably not going to become any more clear. So, I'm going to tell you, drumroll please, the theme was Cloud Cuckoo Palace from the Lego Movie 2. Which is why there's clouds everywhere and why Lucy is singing, because she is a character. Also, I just thought it would look really cool, even though I'm combining elements from like both the movies, and this isn't really what Cloud Cuckoo Land was about. But that was the theme, which means it has crazy colors and lots of clouds, because that's basically what Cloud Cuckoo Land was. So now I'm actually going to build a cloud creature, which is just going to be something fairly simple. It's going to sit on those jumper plates and just be a guest at Lucy's show. So it just has some eyes and a snout. This is a basic, very, very basic design that comes in loads of classic sets, actually. Or not classic, it's just like comes in sets, so this design is nothing original. But I'm calling it a cloud creature. And actually, I just realized that this stud over here is glow in the dark, so I think it would be quite cool if our cloud creature has a glow in the dark tail. So now it's fixed up. This is my cloud creature with a glow in the dark tail. It's a simple design, but I think it still looks really good, and it does what I needed it to. So that's just going to sit there, avidly watching Lucy sing. And now I'm building another character, and this one is actually from a Lego Movie set, so it's not a made-up one, and this is Calm Down Kitty. So if you've watched a movie, then it's like Unikitty, but angry, but calming down. But basically, it's just a cat. It's a mad, scary flame cat. But normally it's not. But I thought having a rocking mad cat, I feel like that's the crazy sort of thing that had happened on Cloud Cuckoo Land. This is the only change that I'm taking from the original design, and I'm going to give her mismatched feet. So I'll just sit like that, and then her head can go there. And then I'm just going to stick a stud on one of her feet, and then I can position her in front of Lucy's stage. So this is all the interior decorations. Now I can stick the wall back on. And now I actually need to design the stickers. Okay, so I have the windows, and now I just need to pop the glass out of their frames, and then I can get started on making the stickers. So I have the sticker making paper here, or which these are just sticker labels, and I'm just going to draw on them. So now I've traced an outline, and now I'm on to sketching the first one. So because the theme is Cloud Cuckoo Palace, I need to make this Cloud Cuckoo Land themed. So I'm going to put a rainbow in because there are loads of rainbows in Cloud Cuckoo Land, and I'm also going to put in some clouds and just some random floating colourful things because Cloud Cuckoo Land is random. So I've finished sketching it out, and now I just need to colour it in. So for the clouds I'm going for blue just to give them a little bit of shading. And I had a lot of fun designing these stickers. I think they're going to be really fun. I think they're going to look really good when I stick them in the windows. And I think they'll really help sell it that it's Cloud Cuckoo Land. So now I'm onto the rainbow. So of course it includes red, orange, of course, yellow, green, blue, and purple. I think that's all the colours. And I've just realised I've forgotten to erase the pencil lines underneath. So the pencil lines were showing through my colour. So now I just have to redo that quickly. Yada, yada, yada. And then I have to pop in the green line and then the blue. Actually, I need to erase that before I can do the blue. Now I can put the blue layer in, and then finally the purple layer. And then we have a rainbow to symbolize Cloud Cuckoo Land. Now I just need to do the colourful bubbles. So first of all, I have to erase the pencil marks so that they don't show through my colour. And then I need to put in the colour. So these bubbles, I'm going to try and use colours that weren't already used in the rainbow. So I'm using pink, a light lavender colour, and a aqua, and pink, a darker pink, and I think for the final colour I'll use a light green. So those are all colours that weren't actually in the rainbow, but I think they'll look quite nice. So now I'm going in with a fine liner to outline everything so they look really clear when they're in sticker form, because stickers in Lego generally are. So I just need to trace the rainbow, the clouds, and the clouds, and now I'm just going to give it a final bit of a touch up just to make sure it's good. And now I need to cut the sticker out. And magic! Wow, it cut out. And now I need to cut out the stickers. So now I have all the stickers, and now I need to stick them on. So this is what the whole sticker looks like. I'm actually really proud of it, and I think it looks really Cloud Cuckoo Land themed, with the rainbow shooting out of the clouds and some coloured spots. Now for design number 2, and for this one I've already sketched it out, so I can just jump straight into colouring in the clouds. So this one has the duck that is everywhere in Cloud Cuckoo Land, and it has a rainbow drip, and again some random little floating gems, because Cloud Cuckoo Land is random. So I finished doing the clouds, and now I need to do this duck. I think it's a duck. Could be a chicken. I think it might actually be a chicken. I think it's a chicken or a duck. It's a bird of some description. Now I finished colouring the bird of some description with its yellow, and now I need to do its just some touch-ups, and then its cute little orange beak, and like that. I think that'll do. And now I get started on the blendy rainbow. So it starts with red over here. I'm just fixing that up because I wasn't quite happy with it. And I'm just going back over it because I wanted to make it more defined. And now we're back up here, and we're going to continue the rainbow with the orange. And then because I want this to be kind of blending, so I'm going to use the red and the orange to kind of not blend it superly, but to make it be less harsh, which is kind of blending actually. So I had a lot of fun with this, and I ended up going a bit out of the lines. That's okay, because I'm going to cut out the sticker, and then I will be able to cut away from that. So now I'm onto the yellow, and I have to blend the orange and the yellow, And now for the green, and then the yellow to green transition. And now for the blue. Cloud Cuckoo Land is very rainbow, or maybe, from what I remember, or maybe I just like rainbows, which I do. So I'm not sure how much Cloud Cuckoo Land actually looks like this, but I feel like it's going to capture enough of it to know that, like, if I told you it was Cloud Cuckoo Land and you know what Cloud Cuckoo Land was, hopefully you would know what I was talking about. So now I'm going to put in some of those, like, same color choices for these on this sticker. Now I need to chop it out. Oh, first, sorry, I forgot about this step. I have to outline the clouds, and then more clouds, and some more cloud. And now I get to outline the duck, chicken, bird thing. And I'm going to give it some cute little eyes and a cute little nose. And now I get to outline everything else. And then I'm going to need to cut this out, and then I can stick it on. So I just had to outline the blendy rainbow, which I love doing drippy blendy rainbows. And I'm actually going to have to probably trim this off a bit because I forgot that, like, my design has to be smaller. So I have had to do a bit of trimming, but I've stuck it onto the sticker and I think it looks really good. And very Cloud Cuckoo Land themed. I'm really proud of the blendy rainbow, and both together I think they both look Cloud Cuckoo Land themed. So now all that's left to do is to stick them in the build. So I brought back the build and I need to stick them on each of their sides. And now I can stick the wall back on top. And then it just snaps in place. And then we have our cute stickers. I'm really proud of it, and I'm actually really proud of this build as well. But there is one more element of the build that I just left to build. And this is a chandelier, or a disco ball. I'm hoping to try and make it look like a disco ball, because I have one of these pieces, which kind of looks like a disco ball, I hope. Now I just have to figure out how I have to make the design so that it'll hang from the ceiling. But I'm just going to show you what it should look like. And then it's just going to hang over the walkway. But this isn't going to work, so I have to figure out how to fix this. That's not going to hang either. Fixed it! Magic! So now this just has to stick onto the bottom layer of our second floor. And that will just go right here. Except that's not straight or centered. Well, I was just taking a stab in the dark. So now it's centered, and that looks really good. If only it was a bit better illuminated. But that's okay because I'm still really proud of it. So, oops, Unikitty got knocked over. So now, this is our whole build. And, well, yeah, this is the whole build. I'm trying to light up the inside a bit so I can give you a 360, kind of a bad one because, like, it's pretty dark inside there when I have this second layer on. But I think it'll do okay. So now I'm going to try and show you it from minifigure height. Not sure how successful this is going to be. It's kind of what a minifigure would see if they walked into my build. Yeah. You know, boom, you're a minifigure. Wow, I'm at the concert. Wow, I love Lucy's music. I had to take off the lid. And so now I think it looks quite impressive from minifigure view. Obviously, I could probably do a bit better because I'm just doing a pretty basic, just trying to video it from minifigure's height. But this is the whole build for the first floor. There's still the second and third floor that I will also build in future videos. So, thanks for watching. Bye!